Yo, look, they really trying to take me off live right now.
No love. So that's why I'm not doing music like after I finish my contract.
Lil Xan might have one of the most embarrassing and short-lived careers out of all of the rappers out there. But unlike most of his peers, Lil Xan's failure was caused by his own stupidity and horrible decision-making. Stick around to see how Lil Xan ended his own career in just 2 short years. The rapper got major attention after his single Betrayed started to gain millions of streams, which was partially thanks to the music video being posted on Lyrical Lemonade. Although Lil Xan gained lots of hate for his outlandish face tats and ridiculous rap name, many people still found the song catchy, and it peaked at 64 on the charts, which proved Lil Xan had potential. But before he could show the world how far he was able to go, he would make the first decision that sent his career downhill, and it was only 5 months after his hit song. When an interviewer asked Lil Xan what he thought of Tupac's music, his horrible answer would be one that he instantly regretted.
2. It's boring music.
It's not the fact that Lil Xan called Tupac's music boring and gave it a 2 out of 10, but rather the attitude he had when he said it. Any rapper would have caught backlash if they were in the same position, but since Lil Xan was already hated by a lot of people, it made it that much worse for him. But it wasn't just random people online that gave him hate, since Waka Flocka tweeted that Lil Xan was banned from hip-hop, and other older rappers like Snoop Dogg and Diddy gave him hate for his comments about Tupac. Things even escalated off the internet since Lil Xan was nearly jumped by a group of 20 high school kids over his horrible music opinion, but the rapper was escorted away by cops before anything bad happened. Most rappers would lay low until the situation blow over, but not Lil Xan, since he would constantly play the victim and hop on social media to defend himself over every little thing, and it just gave people even more reasons to bully him. Despite all the controversy he was in, Lil Xan still decided to drop his debut album, Xanarchy, and it was met with horrible reviews from both fans and critics. The project barely reached number 10 on the charts, and it was clear that Lil Xan had already reached his peak in popularity after only 1 year. The reason for the album being so bad might be because Lil Xan has a horrible work ethic, which isn't surprising. According to the No Jumper podcast, Lil Xan's manager was unable to get him to record music for the project since all the rapper wanted to do was party and take drugs. Meanwhile, Lil Xan blamed his management since he claims they picked the tracklist and rushed the album while putting it together, which messed everything up. Regardless, it was Lil Xan who recorded the music, and it seemed like the rapper was just trying to play the victim card once again. But maybe he could bounce back and create longevity for his career, even if it wasn't on a massive scale that he was projected towards. Unfortunately for Lil Xan, it seemed like that wouldn't happen because he simply wasn't built for being in the spotlight, since he continued to do and say stupid things that made him an easy target for everyone making fun of him. For starters, the rapper was hospitalized for one of the dumbest reasons ever, and that reason was because Lil Xan ate too many hot Cheetos, which caused a bad reaction in his stomach. Even though it's not his fault, it was still too ridiculous for fans not to make fun of him for it. Around the same time of the hot Cheetos incident, Lil Xan did something that not only hurt his public image, but also set him back financially for years to come. The rapper posted a video of him keying his $150,000 Mercedes G-Wagon during a mental breakdown, which left the vehicle with scrapes all around it. If you think the situation couldn't be worse, then you're wrong, since Lil Xan didn't even own the car outright because he took out a loan in order to pay for the car. But Lil Xan's craziest and final public outburst was in 2019, when yet again another Tupac fan pressed the rapper over his horrible music opinion. But Lil Xan handled the situation differently this time around, since he pulled out a gun and flashed it at the guy harassing him. It's probably the most reckless thing he's done, since if the situation escalated, then things could have got really bad. But what's hilarious is the fan didn't even take Lil Xan seriously and began to troll him more before the rapper drove off. Ever since this moment, Lil Xan hasn't been in other major headlines besides arguments with his management, and it was clear to see that the rapper kept putting himself into positions that ultimately ruined his reputation. He also seems to be doing terribly financially, since he has been unable to pay up the remaining $30,000 from the loan he took out for his G-Wagon, which is no surprise at all. Lil Xan dealt with mental health as well as drug addiction a lot during Come Up, but it wasn't a reason to justify all the stupid things he did. And in the end, he paid the price, since Lil Xan will never recover from his failures.